Hello, Anthony. And how are you going? I should come and see you and your mother and have a drink with you. Get you pissed. Hello, Debbie B. Evening, Simon. Let's put this light on. Well, that's better. There you go, you see. This is John Six Sense professional lighting. You know, because John Six Sense, he always goes on about, I've got the best equipment in the world. You know, but I have. And it was thanks to an Australian. It was really, because this light, and Jenny, her name is, I think, yeah, Jenny, see it? We're talking 2018, 2019, and I still remember her name, and her name was Jenny. And she sent me a tremendous amount of money. I think it was over £100, but she sent it in dollars. She sent the donation in dollars, like, but it was over £100. And it's like they all say, I used to get pissed and like I do now. I've never altered. Never. Well, I have, yeah. I don't get so pissed anymore. Hello, Kelly. But this Jenny sent me this money and I spent it on a microphone that never worked. I've still got it in the cupboard. I'll show it one day. I'll see if I can get it working, but like it never worked for me. And this light, you know, it's got the bulb is like something like that. It's about that long, and it's a proper studio, studio light. You know, I bought that green screen to make that you can sit at the back of me where the window is. I was going to make some like the videos, like I do on Proving Demons or John 6, and I was going to put that like so I can put myself in there. Oh, but I just can't be asked. Most autumn extreme. What's that? Talking mini streamers. Oh. I've just been watching that Iron Man the movie. Well, I've been out tonight. And then I come back. I had a kebab. Because I've not been going out. I've been trying to calm my drinking. You know, I'll drink at home. It's like I've still got this. I've still got that left from last week. I haven't bought another one. But like, hey, most haunted extreme. Because you see, I do watch people. I really do. Like everybody that comes on here, oh, my favourite friends. I'll tell you that. If anybody's going to call me a CUNT, it's got to be Lindsay and John because I have been to them lately. Because I keep saying I want to go to see them and never do. Because I'm terrible. I am very terrible. But I will get around. And because I never know which one I'm talking to. Exploring the afterlife. I think that's John. Is it? Is it John? I think so. Where is it? Oh, I've took it off now. I've taken it off. Yeah, I've taken it off now. But I found this website. I've got to find it again now. And you know me, I'm never going to find it again. But I found this website. There was a ghost hunt to a castle in Swansea. I think it was from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. And it was 35 quid. And I've got to find the website again. They were doing we couldn't do the ancient. I mean, that was like they were doing it for 65 quid from 8 o'clock till 2 o'clock, or 80 something quid from 8 o'clock all night. And I've taken it off. It's not here now. It's not. I don't think it was called. I don't know if it was Haunted Extremes or something. I can't remember it. But the prices were pretty good. The prices was brilliant. Cheers, Sue Ford. Cheers, Simon. What have I done? Well, I'm here. Cheers. Hey, let me share my screen because I was making a video earlier on and I thought it was funny. I mean, well, I think it's funny, you know. You probably not, but I do anyway. So that's all that counts, isn't it? Right, here we go. I don't know if I've done. There he is. Look.
I believe I got scratched at the left.
See, he believed he got scratched. So he's not quite sure, is he? You know, he's not quite sure as if he got scratched because he believes he got scratched. Is that me? Am I being stupid? Or is this bloke a complete and utter moron? I believe I got scratched. Either you did or you didn't. You know, that's it, isn't it? Either you got scratched or you never got scratched. You don't believe. You know, somebody punch me in the eye and give me a black eye. I believe I've got a black eye. I believe somebody last night, because I insulted him, give me a black eye. I believe. You know, what a load of tosh.
On the side, I was feeling lots of pain. Certain members of the team were getting affected.
No, he wasn't, was he? No member of your team got affected. Hey, we saw your video, you moron. My team got affected. What with? Your lies? Your bullshit? So let's carry on.
And lots were happening. So we've got to work out what's exactly happening.
Well, we know what's fucking happening. You're telling us your bullshit. Tomorrow you make another video and say, I am not going to tell you his name because I don't want you to watch him because I'm a fucking idiot. You know, like you say here.
I've just been, while I've been sat here, just been looking at my messages, and I've just been sent a message by.
Right. It's only just received a message. Right?
Someone. It seems one of the regular obsessives has made a video about me.
Well, how do you know you've only just been sent a message, you twat? You just told us you've just been sent a message. Listen to yourself.
It was one of the regular obsessives has made a video about me from a.
Well, you wouldn't know what it's about, would you? Because, like, you've only just been sent the message, ain't you? Or GS says it's not a spot, it's a fucking. You already had it, and blah, blah, blah.
When we were last here, saying that I had a spot on the side of my face and I scratched it off. Does that look like a spot?
It fucking does, John. It fucking. Anybody in the fucking right mind would know it was a fucking spot. Eh? And could you tell me what the other thing, John? Why have you deleted the live video and then put up a pre-record video about the spot? Eh? If it wasn't a spot and it was a demon attack, why have you taken the live stream down? Because the fucking demon will fucking catch you. Or was it a fucking spot? It was a spot, mate. Get over it. Get a life. You know.
I think you need to get a hobby and a job, my friend.
Don't you take the piss out of me? You've never worked in your fucking. Well, you have, you know. No, you haven't, have you? Yes, you have. No, you haven't, have you? Because according to you, you've been this and that, and this and that, and this and that, and we don't know that many fucking lies you've told, do we? Eh? Well, at least I did have a job, and I am 63 years old, John, which is a lot younger than you, eh? And even with all my illnesses, I went to work. What you got? A big fat belly, a bald head, and a breathing disorder. And what do? You con the public to say, oh, I'm ill, I'm a lucky old man, but I can climb through windows, I can get through doors, even though they're locked and they're blocked up. You know, you must have a crowbar up your fucking arse, mate. Because when the police check you, like, they can't find a fucking crowbar on you. But you pull that crowbar from your arse and get the boards off, get the door open, do this, do that. And then you got the cheek to call me. Hey, look at your face on this here, look at your eyes. You don't drink. You don't do drugs. You don't do it. But look at the state of you there.
And maybe get out there, do some proper ghost hunting yourself. But I digress. Don't want to give you any airtime.
Of course you don't. And here's my response.
Bollocks! Well, that's an unusual philosophical stance. Well, we were, but your philosophy is bollocks. That's all we ever do! God, and so it goes on, day after day, year in, year out. Slime in this year, slime in that year. Don't you ever watching?
And that's my response to John's 6 cents. That is my response to John's 6 cents. What's this, John Smith Kelly? You said you were here for cheering up. Who says I'm losing this company? Where are they? I need damn cheering up. So obviously, Kelly, I've just read it, so yes. Don't we all need cheering up though, eh? Because we all listen to the stuff. But don't slag each other off. Be friendly, you know. You can slag me off, or you know, I'll read your comments if you slag me off. Don't bother me. You know, to me, it's water off a duck's back. I'm a proper YouTuber. I am not one of them people that go on about, oh, he sent me this, he sent me that, I'm going to cry. Oh, but, you know, I watch Beardo, I watch People, I watch all of them. And what do? Oh, we're gonna read out some negative questions. You know, what a load of bollocks. What a load of bollocks it is. You know, somebody upsets you and you don't like it, get off YouTube. Don't do YouTube. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Come on, truthfully, it's as simple as that. You know, I'm not a debunker. I don't debunk anybody. What I tell, it's like Smug Puppy, Proving Demons, finger licking good. No, she is good. She is good. That finger licking good is, you know, I just say you're fake. You know, I show you videos in your own words and whatever, you know, and you don't like it because, like, I don't do it because I want you to lose followers. I do it because I find it funny. You know, I really do find it funny. And I do it because, like I say, back in 2018, I felt I got ripped off, which I did. I felt I got ripped off because I sent somebody some money for an hotel room, and I asked him all the questions or whatever. He didn't answer me. He blocked me. I got no voice. I had nothing because he didn't want people to know that what he'd done. But what he didn't realise is I had a very good job with loads of money, and I bloody drank a lot, which I did. I bloody drank a lot. I've always drank my bourbon. So I bought all this equipment to slag him off and to prove he was a bloody liar. And now he came back on. He did come back on. It was Mark Smith, you know. And when I first followed him, he was brilliant, but he just got corrupted, you know, like the rest of them. I know Miss Leopard, Melody James, but they just they don't like me because I drink. I can afford to drink. You know, it's like Proving Demons. What's he do? He's drinking. And what does he do? He gets a bottle and then he gets his Coke in a can and he'll go, because probably that's what the Americans do because they're fucking thick. You know, English people are much cleverer. They put it in a glass, don't they? They put the drink in the glass and then put the Coke on top. But the Americans are that fucking stupid. You know, you get so they have to do things twice. English just do it fucking once. You know, so I'm sorry to say it. You know, oh, I'll get the fucking mafia on me, wouldn't I? Hey, and the Mexican mafia, because yeah, he is in the Mexican mafia, isn't he? Hey, He gets his car fucking set alight. He spends hotels. I have to go into an hotel. I really have to go into an hotel. But I'm in the Mexican mafia. Bit like John Sixpence with, like, what does he say he is? A CP. Complete Pratt. Is that what CP stands for? Complete twat. Because, like, what's this? I find it odd the way PD drinks his vodka. Yeah, because it's as thick as fuck, isn't he? English, you just chuck it in a glass, don't you? PD, I'll have a swallow of that, and I'll have a swallow of that too, because I am absolutely fucking stupid and bitching. The donations go up, don't they? That I am not doing it for the money. But you can turn it off. You can turn Super Chat, believe it or not, you can turn it off on YouTube. You can turn it off on all platforms. Well, that's what they do it for. They do it for your money. They want your money and they try to con you. I'm looking at my notifications because I've got to. You have a new post in. Let's have a look. So look at this. Oh, I'll give John 6 cents and that, and I'll give it to you lot. Where is it? Look, here we are. What's it say?
A club that's very famous.
For all his
I'm
blocks.
in the cellar of somewhere. Of a club that's very famous.
Right, for all his, that's blocked individuals, just in case you ever thought that you're missing out the sheer nerve of this team.
Very famous indeed.
So he's in the cellar, that's very famous.
Turn me around.
You're going to turn it around?
If you look at this.
Oh, you'd be fucking pissed now, wouldn't you, John? You'd be fucking pissed now. Eh? You're not telling me you're not a pisshead now. Look, I'd have a fucking birthday in there, me. Could you imagine me in there? Fucking, I've been laying
So
all
you
over
recognise
them
it,
bones.
guys? Tell me. Because trust me, you're going to recognise it from a very famous film. The girls are already upstairs. Who's here? I think, anyway. I've not been up yet.
You're going to recognise it from a very famous film. Can anybody recognise it from a very famous film? I've got it. What's his name? Mission Impossible. Eh? Because you'll need Mission Impossible to drink all them, wouldn't you? Eh? Your mission, if you choose to accept it, you've got to drink all them bubbles. Oh, I'll have a try. I'll have a try. Yes, John, you're right. I recognise it from Mission Impossible. Eh? Oh. Yeah, they lost it.
I just walked down like it was
fucking gobby there as well, I think. Oh, the fucking flaggle, eh? The flaggle. Them steps look like
steps.
can somebody tell me why there is Harris fencing
It might
around?
be dark, guys. I'm just turning them off, so we're not advertising to Alston Estate where we are.
Well, you're not advertising where you are, but you're telling us like it's a film. You recognise it from the, but you're not telling us where it is.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, it's near a road, isn't it? Because you can hear the fucking traffic. I've had enough of that bollocks. You know, because that's what it all is, bollocks, isn't it? I live locally. In fact, I walk past daily. In fact, it had woods and bricks and top and was sealed, in fact. So you started filming from the cellar, out of breath, and you finished leaving the cellar. What's the matter? Couldn't you fit through the open hole? Well, whoever posted this, and you know where it is, give me the location, you know, and then I'll go there and prove it was the location. Right, where are we? The paranormal in depth, it doesn't jump into. Hey, we talk about paranormal. Not moved, not. In fact, oh God, whoa. Oh, right, right. I'm sorry about that. Here, right. So I have got a giveaway. You know, but you have to give me your address. You have to get me on. Let me go here. Let me go here. Let me go here. So this is my Facebook page. So you have to go on James Howard. Look at that terrible picture and that terrible, and send me a message. You know, and then like I write them all down. I'll put them in a. I'll put them in a glass. I'll pick her in it, but you've got to give me your address because that's the only way you're going to get this. Hey, it's a photo board. It's got the instructions here. Look, this cost me 11 quid. It's cost me 11 quid, you know, and I'm giving it away. That will give you a clue what I'm giving away, look. I paid 11 quid for that. You know, because I thought, like, well, I don't know if it's true, I don't know if it works, I don't know how, you know, but I'm gonna give it away. So get me on your Facebooks. Cost me 11, nearly 12 quid. And I'm gonna give it with the instructions that it come with and everything, and I'm gonna give it away. Out the kindness of my heart. And if you believe that, you will believe anything. Why am I giving it away? Because they sent me two. They sent me this one, and they sent me another one. So I thought, I'll give one away. So I'm not doing it out of the kindness of my heart, you know, because I am such a liar, you know. I, I don't just need two, so I'll give one away, you know, because they sent me two. What's that? I was Miss Windows there for years. One from each hand. No, but if anybody wants one, you know, you don't have to add me on the Facebook or anything. Just send me a message and say, I would like it. Give me your address. If it's only one person, I'll send it straight to you. If it's 3 people, 4 people, or what, then I'll just put it in a glass and I'll pick one out and then send it, yeah. You know, and then charge you the postage. Yeah, I've got to do that. Got to charge you the postage because I've got to buy the envelope. I've got to buy this stamp. No, I'll send it you for nothing. But I did get 2. You know, but all these YouTubers that do it, oh yeah, I'll send you this, I'll send you that. You know, as if like they're doing you a favour. You know, I'll I've not used it. I didn't use it. To tell you the truth, you can see it at the back of me. Oh God! No, there. That. Oh God! Let me get out of the way. Oh, I can't. Fuck off! Right. Ugh. You still can't. There's me kebab on the settee. Look. Right. Let me get out of the way completely. Right. Can you see that black and white table? And it's got little bits on it or whatever. Right, that's my table where I put my cup of tea on. And because I'm a sloppy dozy bugger, I've got tea stains over it, I've got this over it, and I don't tidy up because my legs hurt me. I've got everything wrong with me. But I was going to clean that table off, put that Ouija board on it, and you know, get the whole camera on it and do a filming job. You know, get the candles out. You know, like this, and you know, make it very spooky. But I taught myself out of it because I was fucking scared. It just scared me thinking about it. I thought, no, I'm not fucking doing it. You know, I've heard that many things about a Ouija board. It fucking scared me, so I haven't done it. I bought it to do it, and then scared myself from doing it. What a fucking good ghost investigator I am, isn't it? GS rants. Or like I call myself a GS exploring ghosts, you know, and I do. Because I love to explore. And I don't want to do the Ouija board because it scared the shit out of me. What's that, Simon? What not? Why not have an Ouija night? We will come around, not to laugh. You know, I'd love to do it, but you know, things do scare me. They do scare me. You know, when I do the Ouija board, when I get around to it, it's because I've talked myself into like it's all a load of bollocks. And I mean that. When I think it's a load of bollocks, I can go anywhere. I can go to any haunted hotel, anything, because I just think, oh, it's a fucking load of bollocks. Why? Because I'm a skeptic at art. And, you know, my friends will tell you. It's like Lindsay and John will tell you, Claire will tell you. Uh, you know, even John Sixth Sense will tell you I'm a skeptic. I don't. But there's some things, you know, that I am scared of, and one of them is the Ouija board. But if you want to come round, yeah, I have, John Smith. I have experienced. Oh, here's my boyfriend Clive. Oh, Clive. Hey, you're not going to upset me, are you? And you're not going to give me C to me tonight, eh? Oh, he's going to slag me off in a minute. Right, have I experienced? Yes, I have, John Smith. Is that abbreviation of like Mark Smith and John Sixth Sense? And I think I'll call myself John Smith. Yes, I have. I have gone ghost hunting. Uh, I have experienced things. I was in a graveyard with Lindsay and John, Claire, and a husband, and me. And I was walking round and I heard this voice out of like, well, this here was like Claire's husband, and Claire and John and Lindsay was in front. A good, I'd say, uh, 2 meters, 1.5 meters, 2 meters away. Claire's husband was like uh, about 36 inches away from me, so it was pretty close. And we was all walking, and I heard this voice, and it came from this ear. Now Claire's husband was in this ear because we was talking, and in this ear I heard a voice said, "Claire," and I thought to myself, and I turned round to Claire's husband, and I said, "What do you want Claire for?" He said, "What do you mean?" I'd never said out. I went, yeah, you did. I heard it. But I heard it from this ear. But he was at the side of me, about 24, 30, 36 inches, maybe, let's say 2 foot. But I heard it from this ear, but he was at this ear, and I felt it was strange. And then, like, I can't prove it. I caught it on camera. I did catch it on camera. And it did say clear. Straight, that's what it said, clear. But I can't prove, because at the time the camera's pointing frontwards. And when I heard the voice, and I says, I hope I caught it on camera, and I did catch it on camera. But whether it was her husband or whatever. But like I said, I heard it from this here, and Claire's husband was this side of me. So if he went Claire, I would have heard it through here. But we all know how sound works, you know. Maybe, you know, I'm thinking like this. I should have heard it from this here, which I did. But you don't know, do you? It could have been him. I asked him if it was him. He said no. So I don't know. And then there was another time. Was that Antreth Mansion, and I caught a few things there. And there was John Sixth Sense there. There was Lindsay and John. Hello, Michael Dunn. So yeah, I've caught a lot of stuff. And I don't think it was the last video I did, but the other video when I was showing you my ghost stunts and that. And then like I showed you something that I've never. It was a surprise to me because I've never seen it. Because like when you've got 2 hours of film, can you be bothered to watch 2 hours of film? No, you can't, and neither can I. You know, so we just clicked through it and whatever. But I was clicking through this and I caught something, you know, that I never caught when I made the video. And I remember Tony Ferguson always saying to me, watch it all the way through. And I thought, oh no, I can't be bothered to watch 2 hours of fucking video like he does. I can't. But that's what makes Tony Ferguson incredible, because whatever he catches, he watches all his video and I couldn't be bothered to do it. So he's taught me a lot. You know, he really has taught me a lot. When was it? The last time? The last time I come on was Friday, wasn't it? And then here's another Irishman, Mick. We had Sam on last week, didn't we? We had Sam on last week. This is, I showed you what, because I don't lie. This is what Sam sent me. It's worth a fortune. Believe it or not, this is worth a fortune on eBay. And he sent me that. You know, so, and like I said, Jenny, like earlier in the video, she gave me a donation and I spent it on the light. And you hear all these YouTube, I've done this, I've done that, I've done, and you don't see anything, do you? Do you know the person I've never seen mention a comment lately? Because I watched him yesterday. I don't know if anybody remembers Callum Chew. Right? I watched him yesterday because, like, I do watch everybody, and if you want to call me a troll, call me a troll. But I do like Callum, right? And I'll always say this to Callum: come off YouTube because it's no good for your health, which it is not. Because, like, he'll be the first one to say to you, my mental health is this, my mental health is that. And then I'll just say, well, in that case, Callum, just come off YouTube. And he can't because it's addictive. Like I've always said, YouTube is very addictive. I'm addicted to it. I talk shit or whatever. Hello, Shire. Simon, Ouija boards. Oh, bollocks. I don't know. You see, I don't know. I'm a ghost hunter. I am a professional ghost hunter that is scared to do the Ouija board. I'm scared. I don't mind admitting it, but I am bloody scared of doing it. But like I say, I'll give one away for free because I've got to. But like when I talk myself into it, maybe I'll get drunk one night and then do it live. You know, I don't know how you can do the Ouija board with one person, but I would do it live. You know what I mean? I really would. A troll doesn't come on camera. Well, this troll does. I agree with you. Callum is hard, but yeah, but I like him. It comes out with some interesting things. But also he comes out with a lot of bollocks. And then he gets upset, which he does. He gets upset because I'll say, Callum, you come out with a load of bollocks, mate. And then he'll make a video of you. He's upset me. Well, you've upset me. I didn't make a video saying you upset me. I just come on and went, what a load of bollocks. You know, we all have its problems. My problem is I'm addicted to YouTube. I don't want to say I'm addicted to drink because I'm not. I just like a drink. I do like a drink. I'm not addicted to it. I'm not an alcoholic. I don't drink. This will be my last drink. Although I did have 2 glasses yesterday. Callum don't appreciate other people's options. Yeah, I quite agree with that. I wish he would. Because then he would be a good YouTuber. Callum has got an intellectual brain that, like, I look at it and I think to myself, yeah. But then he goes on to that conspiracy, and I can't be done with that. What's wrong with a good drink? It keeps the mind. The problem with drink, people can call you all types of names like they call me. It don't bother me because it really don't bother me. I like to drink. You don't see me. I might make a video in a week. I might post it, but you don't see me drinking. Right? And then I come on weekends and I start drinking. And then like when it upsets somebody like John's Sixth Sense, Proving Demons, they go, "Oh, you're that drunk." How the fuck can Proving Demons call me a drink when he's going, with his vodka, oh, a bit of that, a bit of that. And he ain't got no fucking brains to put it in a fucking glass. You know what I mean? He hasn't got a brain to put it in a glass. He just thinks he's being fucking clever. And then he goes live, and he does the lives because he knows there's certain amount of people that send him money. And they send him stupid amounts. I've seen one woman sent him 200 quid in one night. And she doesn't look right herself. I don't want to call them, but she's not. I don't want to say it, but you have to say it. That's the problem. That is the problem with fucking YouTube. You don't want to say it because you don't want to upset them. But you've got to say it. For somebody to send a fucking YouTuber 200 quid in one night is fucking mentally unstable. And then she says, "I'm moving." And he goes, "Oh, good luck with the move." She's just sent him 200 fucking quid. It's got no, and you don't have to accept it on YouTube. You really don't. There's boxes where you can reject it. But these YouTubers don't. They just want your money. I want your money, but I want it in a fashion. Like I said to John, I'm thinking of going ghost hunting, and I really am thinking of going ghost hunting. So, like, I have got a little bit of money where I can do it. I worked it out. I was going to go to Benidorm, and it's going to cost me 800 quid to go there. Then I'll probably need what is it? It's about 800 quid for 10 days. £50 a day. Let's say £50 a day. So it's going to cost me over £1,000. And then I thought, oh, fuck it, no. It's not worth it. I ain't going to do it. So I've been looking today at ghost hunts, where we can go ghost hunting. And it's with other people, obviously. But I like that. I do like where I can video other people. And show proper ghost hunting. And then you have to go on your own, don't you? You have to go on your own. But you see, I'm not scared. That's the problem with me. I'm not scared. I was brought up to earn my own money. Well, so we all are, Shy. We was never brought up with fucking YouTube, was we? One day you're gonna be on YouTube and you're gonna be that sensational where you can take the piss out your followers and make them pay for you. We weren't brought up for this, was we? We had Dave Allen, all them comedians, proving demon lies to get the money. It's not just proving demons. It's John's Sixth Sense. It's Gob. As good as Gob are. That's what they do it for, the money. And I won't slag them off for it. That's what they do it for. Everybody does it for the money. What gets me when they say they don't do it for the money. So if you don't do it for the money, why are you on fucking YouTube? Why are you on Facebook? I don't do it for the money. You know, I want to give you honest and literally honest content. You know, why are you on Facebook? Why are you on YouTube if you're not doing it for the fucking money? It's all a load of bollocks. And it is. Dave Allen, what a legend. Yeah, he is. I love Dave Allen. The Irish never lived a bit, eh? The IRA threatened him, didn't they? they threatened to kill him, didn't they? Because of the Irish church. But he was a legend. You know, he was brought up as a Catholic, as a strict Catholic. He was brought up in the church and that. And he knew he was shagged by a few altar boys and the priest. You know, he never admitted it, but like, you know what happened to him. Because you just look at his videos and you look at his communist, and it never got. He hated the Catholic priest, didn't he? He hated them and the Pope and that. What's that, Defo? They're all at it, but unfortunately, it's getting harder. Well, you know, I think people like me, Beardo, Purple, The Shade, and quite a few others, you know, and all these little independent people that come out to make videos, you know, people watch them and then they make up their own mind. And when they see it and it clicks, and it does click sometimes, it's only the people. I'm sorry, Jojo. I am sorry, Jojo. I don't want to say this, but I have to, Jojo. It's only the people that really want to take John's sixth sense, and they want his. I can't say it. I can't say it. It begins with CO and ends in K. You know, I can't. But the people, and there's a few blokes in there. You know, there's a few blokes in there. Gayism, you know, because I've got nothing wrong with gay. Well, I can't, can I? Can't have anything wrong with gay. But like, you know, I've been reading things about like, what was it? Because she's not been on many videos lately, has she? And he's got that like, I don't know her name. Well, I do know her name, but I'm not going to mention it. I'm not going to give her the credit that she deserves. You know, because she's probably shagging John's sixth sense. Or is it because he drives? I don't know. Most Haunted was a lie. Most Haunted, I think, started because Cole and Yvette Fielding lived in this house that they believed was haunted. And I believe it was. And they started the program. And, you know, they can get these places for nothing, can't they? You know, us, as independent YouTubers, we can't get them for nothing. And this is why the prices are sky high. But Yvette Fielding and Cole, with their production team, says to them, you know, like, we'll do an investigation here, and when we put this video out, you'll get a lot of visitors. Now, I believe that, and I really do believe, that. And that's how they did it. But when they did the investigation, they got fuck all. And because it was boring or whatever, yeah, they have to throw stones, throw coins, do this, do that. They have to make it spooky. Because if they don't, they haven't got a TV programme. And this is why John said, like, has anybody ever, I have seen something that I thought, yeah, that is very interesting on John Sixth Sense. He caught something. And do you know what he says? Did you see that? And that was the end of it. That was the end of it. It was like his spot. I've been scratched by us. And that was it. That was it. If that's the way you want to play, he says. And then he carried on like nothing had happened. If you really thought you were being scratched, would you shut up? No, you wouldn't. You would fucking shout it from the roof. You would fucking say, look here, I've been fucking scratched. What John Sixth Sense? Bleed. He didn't say bleeding. He went, bleed. He fucking scratched the fucking spot. He knew he did. And then he makes another video, or we're going back there, because he's got fuck all else to do, and he can't go anywhere. But it's like me, you can see me fucking crows here. Look, I've got fucking crows on me fucking eyeline here. Look at me, take my glasses off. I can't see them now, but you lot can. Can you see the fucking lines? Can you see here? You can see it. You can see the fucking, where is it? The line here. You can see that line there. You see the other one underneath. You can see the fucking lines under my chin here. Is that bloke a fucking idiot? We know when he's got a fucking spot, and he had the spot here. I don't know if it was because me, I have a shave. He fucking don't, does it? Well, he does, but not very often. But you can see everything, and then it's going with a fucking picture, with an arrow pointing. No spot. Yes, you had a fucking spot. You can't fucking disguise it, John. You're a fucking idiot. And it's all over Facebook now. Paranormal Blights. I think I've done it. Blocked by John Sixth Sense. Paranormal Pupil or whatever. I don't know what. I pointed it out because I am a proper paranormal investigator. He says the spirit did it. So I wanted to find out whether a spirit did it. So I went through his video, I looked at it and I saw the little spot. And then I tried to catch him scratching it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't catch him scratching it because he must have done it off camera. And then she went, John, your cheek's bleeding. And then he goes into one, doesn't he? And then he goes through the door and it's completely finished. So I put it to you, if a paranormal thing scratches you, you would, Simon. I've got more lines than those on them moon maps. Cricket, you know. I lay in bed at night and I'll think to myself like, I wish ghosts would talk to me. I wish I could be a medium or a small or an extra small. Well, no, not extra small. But I do wish I was about a medium. But I'm never going to be a medium. You can plainly see his spot. Yeah, but according to John's Sixth Sense, it's not. According to him, it's not a spot. Is that a spot? Yes, it is, John. It's a fucking spot. You mentioned it once. Oh, I've been attacked by a spirit. And then you go through the next door after you mentioned this. It's a bleed. It didn't say it was bleeding. It was like, it's a bleed. And I thought, you fucking moron. And then it goes through the door and it's completely finished. Completely finished. And then I make the video about the spot. He takes his life down because, like, he didn't want no one to see the life, does he? Because he can doctor, and it's like me. I can make myself beautiful, can't I? I can get rid of these wrinkles. Look at the frowns and the crow's eyes. I can get rid of them. If I was to like put this in my program, which is I'll show you. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Oh, right, preset, share screen, entire screen, share that. Click that. Oh, that's where I went wrong, isn't it? Right, there. I have to do that. Right, if I go into this program, right, I can do this, I can do that. So I can show everything. You know what I mean? I can do anything on it. And then like here, all right? I'll show you. Look, video effects, audio effects, audio transitions, or video effects. So, first of all, adjust. So we can adjust things. Blur and sharpen, channel, color correction, disorder, I don't know what, genetic, image controller, keying, noise and gain. We can do whatever we like. Honestly, we can do what we like with it. And John's got the same program. He's showing it on YouTube that he has got the same program. So we can check all this away, we can check this away, we can check this away. I can check my red nose away if I wanted to. I could turn myself into a supermodel with glasses, and that would be a miracle. But I've got some excellent cream for bags. Well, send it to me. Send it to me, James. Send it to me because I need it. I've got more bags than shopping bags. Hey, well, when I go shopping, I don't have to take a bag. I've got them already. You know, I've got them underneath my eyes, coming out my nose, you know, but I don't need shopping bags. Hey, I've been going on for 1 hour, 11 minutes. Well, might be an all-nighter. Where's Mick gone? I like Mick. You see, I'll show you him here, look. When I first started, like I said, because like I give this bloke this money, Mick and a few others did not like me. Well, that's a new name, Ray Thomas. Hello, Ray. I'll give you a shout out. Nice to meet you. Or nice. I don't. Is it nice to know you? Because I don't know you, but we'll get to know you anyway, Ray. You know, people like me, Mick, they hated me. They just literally hated me because I was slagging off their favourite YouTuber. And this is what I like about people. You know, now Mick comes on and he talks and he says things. And it proves what I say is right. And it really does. It proves that I'm right, what I'm saying. Because it's looked at all these people or whatever I'm slagging off. It's come to his own conclusion. Oh, well, I better go have a drink in a bit, ain't I? And do you know what makes me laugh? Because, like, I know some of you know that I deleted my YouTube channel, yeah, because I started in 2018. And I always says that, like, I'll delete my channel, whatever. When I think it's the right time. And I did it, and I wasn't sure if it was the right. I was pissed. Come on, let's face it, I was pissed. I just said, oh, I'm going to delete my fucking channel. I got my 1,000 views that I wanted. I'd got people sending me money that I wanted. And then I started questioning myself. I started questioning, like, I'm as bad as what the other YouTubers are. And I didn't know what to do because, like, I was corrupted like the other YouTubers. I really was corrupted. I liked the money and I couldn't do what. It's like the light here. Look at my light. Right. This is how I started doing this. But a lovely lady from Australia, like I said earlier in the video, sent me over $100, and I bought this light. I bought this light with it. I bought a microphone. It just it cost just over $100, maybe $124, because the light was like one of these like state of the art lights at the time. Nah, they're just two a penny. But at the time, it was like the state of the art lights. And like I said in the video, I still remember her name, Jenny. You know, and she still watches me now and again. But I do like to drop a name to say that I don't forget her. because she made this channel. She made like where I could do this without them people. This is what my videos would look like. Yes, it's a bit evil. Oh. You know, but I've got it. At least you spent it on what it was donate. It's like I've always said, I'm a rant channel, right? I was a drama channel, and I was very good at the drama. I, I had a message off Nicky, no, we don't want to go there, Simon, do we? We don't want to go there. How dare you talk about me? And, you know, but that's where I started off, you know. I started off with the drama. And Nicky No and like what's his name from Nottingham? Drama Llama. Eileen and like Shaz and they all used to follow me. And they all fell out with me. Why? Because I wanted to explain myself. Because I don't have to explain myself to anybody. If I want to explain myself, I will do it. When you tell me to explain myself, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to explain myself to you because you expect me to explain myself to you. Why should I? Why should I explain myself to you? And that's where the YouTubers go wrong, isn't it? You need to explain yourself. No, you don't. Don't have to. You can watch me, or you can dislike me, or you can do what you want. Well, I don't have to do anything. It's all I have to do is because I'm addicted to YouTube, which I am, is give you content. And if you don't like it, you don't watch me, you can slag me off, you can do whatever you want. But I don't have to explain anything to you lot. You don't have to explain to me, I don't have to explain to you. And this is where it all goes up in the fucking air, isn't it? Come on, truthfully, that's where it all goes up in the air. They don't like it when you're honest, mate. Yeah, but it's true. I am honest, and I don't lie. And I've lied half of my fucking life. I've lied. I was a thief. I was a villain. I was a fighter. I was this. I was that. All right, I wasn't fucking. I wasn't a big, like, a drug lord or whatever, which I wasn't. But I made a good living of what I did. And I've never been to prison. But then just one day, I just thought I've just had enough of it. I went to church, and that was a load of bollocks. And then I realised I'm just who I am. And then years later, fucking YouTube come out, and when I went onto YouTube, I thought I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to tell the truth. And I really do believe if you do tell the truth, and you get all these villains now coming out, you know, they come out from prison from doing 10 years and telling everybody, you know, is it worth it? No. But I thought it was. But fortunately, you know, I grew a fucking brain. I grew a brain, you know, and then realised it ain't worth it. So I packed it in. But I've never been like the perfect human being. I've never robbed anybody's house. Yeah, I did a few factories, a few phone boxes when I was young. You know, I robbed loads of cigarette machines and whatever. Cots, Bowl, what happened? He's still going. He's still going about Nicky No. He still goes on about Eileen. You know, what Eileen and Nicky No won't say, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have a YouTube channel. Because I say to everybody, we can all do it. You can do it. I can do it. You know, you've just got to have the guts to come on and face that, and that's the hardest point, facing that camera. This is why I drink, because when I don't drink, it's hard to face that camera. When I've had a drink, I can say what I like, and I don't give a fuck. But if I don't have a drink, it's very hard. You know, when you face that camera and it's just you and that camera. And you know yourselves, you've watched films and you've watched documentaries and you think just, could I do that? No, I can't do that. And this is what YouTube is all about, whether you can do this camera stuff. Just a load of bollocks, just be yourself and be honest. And when you're honest and be yourself, that's when you'll be successful. That's when you'll grow. And you won't grow overnight. You know, it takes time. Like I did with my first channel. It took me nearly 2 years. And I had 200,000 and I just deleted it like that. I've had this one for nearly 3 years. But the other one, I used to promote, I used to do this, I used to do that, everything to get me out there. Like now, I don't do anything. I just say, well, I've got 26 viewers and I'm happy. I'm happy at 26 viewers because, like, I'm educating you. I can answer your questions. Now, can you imagine if I had 1,000 viewers all doing that? I can't read the fucking chat, can I? So I'm not being honest anymore, am I? I am not being honest. If I had 1,000 viewers and they all fucking saying things, I couldn't keep up with it. So how could I be honest? So if I ever get there, if I do ever get there, I would say it. I would say, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot keep up with your chats, which I can't. And even like tomorrow, I'll watch this video back and I'll watch your chats. I really do watch them. And this is why I can remember most of you. You know, and there's a lot of people here that watch John Sixth Sense, but you can't write because you know if you write your name and you go on John Sixth Sense's channel, he's remember, he's not a troll. He's not a troll, but he will troll this. He trolls this. He trolls every like Brights, blocked by John Sixth Sense, Paranormal Puppets. He watches them all, right? He is the biggest fucking troll that I've ever known. And if you write anything fucking nasty about him, whether you're a supporter or not, he will fucking block you. And then when you say to him, why you have blocked me? You talk shit about me in another channel. You can talk shit about me, I won't block you. You know, you can talk shit all day about me. You can call me a rapist. You can call me a paedophile. You can call me all the names under the sun, and it would not upset me. Why? Because I'm a fucking man. And I am not what people call me. I have grown up where, like, I went to school and never went to school. I've done bad things. But people just want to upset you. You know, when I was at school, I'll tell you a thing when I was at school. My brother, he lost his house and he came to live with his wife. And they had she was pregnant. She had a little baby and she lost the baby through cot death. And it went round my school that I murdered the child. You know, it went round the school that I murdered. I put a pillow over the fucking child's head because I wanted the bedroom. I wanted the fucking bedroom. So I think I'm about 10-year old when they said it. And it was going all over the school. Howard's murdered that child so he could have a bedroom for himself. I'm thinking, what the fuck? What? And I'm going home and I'm fucking crying. I'm literally in fucking tears. But people are saying this about. And then it goes to the school, then it goes to the neighbourhood. And this is why I don't like people shouting out paedophiles or whatever. Because, like, I remember what I went through as a kid. You know, I was supposed to have fucking. What the fuck is it all about? You know what I mean? What the fuck? Well, that's what they were saying about me. A 10-year-old kid. You know. And then people wonder why I drink. I drink because, like, I've got that many memories here. When I was a kid. And it's like I said, when I grew up, and because I wasn't a fighter, people used to beat me up when I was a kid. And then when I became a lift engineer, and I built my body up, and then I went to the pub, and these fucking people, I fucking smashed them. I fucking did smash them. And do I regret it? No, I don't. I don't regret it. They got what they fucking deserved. Now I'm an old man. What can I do? Nothing. Drink. That's all I can do. I have done things I'm not proud. And I've learned that telling the truth is always the best. It is the best option. It really is. Well, like I say, how can you live? Like, people saying that, you know, you murdered a little baby when you haven't, and then it gets all around the estate. It goes through your school. And, and then, like you said, your friends are your friends. They don't believe it. And then they go to somebody's house and they'll say, "Oh, he's a fucking queer. Let's put his windows in." And I'm going, "No, I don't think that's right." And then they go into me like, "What do you mean? You know, put his fucking windows." No, I wouldn't do it because I knew what it felt like to be accused of something that you haven't done. So then you lose your friends, don't you? You lose them. You know, it's all bollocks in life. But I have learned. I've learned whatever I have learned. You know, I left it all. I left it like I left all my criminal past in the past. They all went to prison. I never went to prison. Why? Because I just give them up, and I don't mean to the police. I just give them up for myself. I thought, this is not it for me. This is not it. But I never give the criminality up because I went into drugs. That was the problem. I thought something helps drugs, marijuana, rock and gold, magic mushrooms, speed. I got into that lark. You know, oh. And I met some interesting characters in London. You know, that I used to like go to festivals, and look, some London lads used to say to me like, "I've heard about you. You can get drugs in here. You can get drugs," and I go, "Well, I don't know if I can or not. I read a map. I don't use the road. I go over the country. I read this map. This tells me it's going there. So yeah, well, and I used to make a couple of quid. Not a lot of money. But like my friend Brendan, he was a lifesaver, the lift engineer. He was a lifesaver for me because I worked for him in London. I worked for him for nearly 35, 40 years. And he was the best thing that I ever did. He taught me everything. And he was only, well, what am I? I'm 63 now. So it's got to be about 69, 68. So he's not much older than me, but like, he gave me everything. And Brendan is a bit like me and Clive. We have this love and hate relationship. Do what you feel right, being a youth make. Problem is, if a kid come up to me today and says, what do you think about me selling drugs? I'll tell him the truth. I would tell him the truth. I'll say you'll make a bit of money. You won't make a lot because you won't. You will not make a lot of money. The people at the top make the money. You'll get yourself into trouble, which you would. Because when you don't make the money, they don't want to know you. And that's the truth. They don't want to know you. It's so the people that's got a little bit of intellect and then want to move up a ladder, move up a ladder, move up a ladder, move up a ladder. They're the people that make the money. I have just discovered Andrew from Proving Demons. He seems like a real terrible person. Well, I don't think he really is a terrible person. What I think of Andrew is corrupted by YouTube. It's coming out now. He is coming out now where he says he was, you don't, because people used to say he was is it crystal meth? Well, he's not saying that, is he? He's saying it was heroin. And then he's saying like he was in the Mexican mafia. You know, I just think he was a fucking smackhead. And without pulling him down, and I'm glad he's come off it, you know, and he got into YouTube. He's come off it. He's come off all the drugs, and you know, you've got to say to that guy, you know, because it must have been hard for him. It really must have been hard for him. But now he's taking his followers to this fucking like lying, vindictive, fuck, I don't know, where he just wants their money. And he said it where I made that video when he said about this, that if I had that name, people should chuck the wallets at me. You know, he's at that stage now. But if Andrew just says, oh, fuck it, like me, just fuck it, tell the truth, don't, but he don't, you know, you've got, what's his name from Manchester, Dan. I think Dan, Exploring with Dan, would love to kick the fucking shit out of him. And why would Dan really want to kick the shit out of him? You've got to ask that question. Come on, truthfully, you've got to really ask that question. Why would Dan want to really kick the fucking shit out of him? You've got to remember, like, when they all fucking went up to Mark Smith. Mark Smith, he owned it. He fucking literally owned it, Mark Smith. Dan was going, I could smash your fucking face in, man. Yeah, I'll do this, man. I'll do that. Mark Smith was going like, when did I call you then, Dan? When did I call you? You know you called, and Mark Smith went, well, you name it then, Dan. You name when I've called you, Dan. And Dan couldn't do it. Dan couldn't, you know, Mark Smith, as much as I disliked him at the time, you know, I really admired him when he stood up to proving demons. And there was 6 of them. And then why I do like Mark Smith was, you know, his best friends was Lindsay and Lee at the time, Ghosts of Britain. And what did they do? What did Ghosts of Britain do? By Mark Smith, with all these, there's about 6 of them, I don't know, 6, 5. What did fucking Ghosts of Britain do to help Mark Smith? They fucked off and left him on his own. And they're supposed to be his friends. I'll do anything for you, Mark. I will do this for you, Mark. I will do that for you, Mark. They just fucking left him. And this is why I watched it all. And I tell you now, as much as I didn't like Mark Smith at the time, I wished I was with him. And I'm not a hard man, but I tell you now, I would have stuck up. I would have said to him, fuck off. And I would have said to fucking Proving Demons, go and fuck yourself, you twat. And I'd say it on camera. And I would have said to Dan, oh, you think you're a fucking hard man then? Come on then, let's go. Because at that time I think I was about 30. Dan was a bit younger. You know, Dan was giving it all the map and gobbo. You know, but I tell you now, it is fucking true. Now I couldn't. Dan would fucking wipe the floor with me. He would. He would wipe the floor with me now. But I have got a lot of respect for Smithy. Still listening, mate. But it's true, John. It's true. I've got tremendous, for Mark Smith. I have got tremendous, like, we all saw it, didn't we? We all saw that video. If you've not seen it, just put in YouTube, Mark Smith, Proving Demons. Smithy held his own. And like I said at the time, I didn't like him. But I would have joined him. It's like I like Dan. Because Dan's honest. At least he says my videos, and then you got like Proving Demons, Exploring with Fighters. And they're trying to take him down. They're trying to take Dan down now. I spoke to Dan. I really did speak to Dan. And I said to Dan, well, fuck him, Dan. Just do what you do. Just go back to your nun. Do what you do. And Dan told me he can't do it anymore. And I wish Dan could. I wish he could. I wish I could help him, but if I did, then I wouldn't be honest, would I? If I helped him, I couldn't be honest, could I? But I do wish I could help Dan. Because I do like him, and I think he was the only truthful one out the lot of them. Out of Exploring with Fighters, Smithy, all of them. When he did that nun stuff, and we all knew it was fake. We did. We knew it was fake. Ugh. Proving Demons probably sold a bit of weed back in America. No, it was what you call it. He's already said it. Years ago, I heard he was a crackhead. When I made my videos, I never introduced that because it's just hearsay, isn't it? People say things. It's like look here. Yeah, I'll share my screen. Right, that's my Facebook. There you go, look. Right, messages. Right, there. People send me things because this is my Facebook. Right? Yeah. So they send me all types of things about different people. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you investigate this and what? So I do, and I don't find. It's what I do find they don't like them for personal reasons, and I'm not going to slag them off because they don't like them. I'll slag them off because they're trying to fool you. Right, let me go to the toilet. Oh. Oh, I'll show you something else. Where is it? God. Everything's falling. Look at this. Proving Demon said something about my wife. No wonder why my wife left me. Right. Somebody made me this. Right. Because my wife died. You know, she, she did die. And there's not many people know about me and my wife. And I was going through a bad time. Lindsay and John helped me with it. A couple of other people helped me with it. And the person that made that really helped me. But they didn't know what my wife was like. You know. But not everything is a bed of roses, is it? Not everything is a bed of roses. And I don't want to slag them off. Because she left me with 3 pensions. Yes, she did. She left me with 3 pensions. So I can't slag her off. As much as she robbed me, which I believe she did, and even Clive, my mate, would say, you know, she robbed you. She left me with 3 pensions. Now I only took one, and I gave the other 2 to her kids. And Clive went to me, "What you done that for? After she's fucking robbed you." I went, "Well, their kids never did they? The kids never robbed me. You know, the kids deserve something." And that's what the kind of person I am. I don't hold judgment on anyone. You know, Karita was a lovely person. She made me laugh and everything, and I loved her. And I wouldn't believe she ever robbed me until other people pointed it out to me that she did rob you. And I still struggle with it today. What's this? I agree. There is no room for emotional when it comes to business. You just live your life and that's it. That's all you can do. Like, what really gets me is most of us that are really into the paranormal. We call it paranormal, but we don't believe in fucking UFOs or, you know, or I don't know what it's called. Fucking ghost. I believe in ghosts. That's what I should say. I believe. That's what I say. Ghost Simon exploring ghosts or spirits. Because I don't. Paranormal is like everything, isn't it? The unexplained. Come on, truthfully, paranormal is the unexplained, and I'm not into fucking like conspiracy theories. I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time. You know, the Da Vinci Code. Was Mary Magdalene Jesus' wife? Did they have a kid? Well, does it matter if they had a fucking kid? Hey, does it? He said, Jesus says, God was his father. Now he believed it, and that's it. He believed it. It's whether you believe it, and if you do believe it, that's all that counts. You know, there's no conspiracy, is there? You know, and if he was shagging Mary Magdalene and he did have a kid, it makes him more human than what you fucking are. You know, but I believe in ghosts, and I really do believe in ghosts. I believe in ghosts that much that I am so terrified to touch that Ouija board, even though I brought it. And like I say, I've got two, so I'm going to give one away. You know, just look me up on Facebook, James Howard, and say, yes, I want it. And I'll pick one out of you and I'll send it you if you send me your address. I believe in the afterlife. My husband doesn't, but I respect his option. Yeah, and that's right. That is right. You've got to respect it. We have to respect each other. You know, I'm not religious. I don't believe in God. I try. I do try. There's a verse in the Bible. I don't know where it comes. I can remember it from my religious studies, but I can't remember who said it. It says, help me to believe what I can't believe. Hang on a minute. Help me to believe what I can't believe. Eh? And this was back in biblical times, and we're still saying it fucking today. Help me to believe what I can't believe. You know, with Jesus and fucking God and that. So even, you know, even in them times, they didn't believe it. You know, if you do, you do, and good luck to you. But it's in the Bible, it's in a passage in the Bible. Help me to believe what I can't believe. I don't know if it was Solomon, I can't remember who it was, but it was some king or whatever. Help me to believe what I can't believe. You know, and it stands today. Help me, because I don't believe. But I want to believe, but I can't believe. And and then that was written, you know, all them years ago. What's this, John? Uh, could we say an iPhone comes at the cost of human exposure? This is how it is with Buffy. You know, we talk about, right, and we talk about uh, what do they call it? Oh, I'm going to get this right before I get myself into trouble. 1947, right? Was it 1947? A spacecraft crashed in Roswell, and apparently it was all covered up. It was hush, 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 this, hush that, right? And ever since that day, right, people that have apparently worked on that project have been leaking stuff. Right? In magazines. You know, when you used to have like the UFO magazines. We had no YouTube. We had no YouTube whatsoever. But 1947, we had that Roswell crash. And ever since then, people have been leaking things out to this fucking YouTube magazine. Right? And there was probably, let's say, 250,000. Let's say there was 1 million. Right? Let's say 1 million people used to subscribe to this magazine, which I don't believe it was. I believe it was like probably 250,000, 150,000. You know, well, it was not this big magazine, you know. But all these people started coming out and saying things and saying things. And then the internet come. The internet has just arrived. YouTube, because YouTube didn't just arrive, did it? Like this internet, and then people like says, "Hang on a minute, I've got to make this program called YouTube, where anybody can upload anything you like, and they can do whatever they fucking like, and we're not going to censor it like they do today, you know, and they can write anything they want, eh?" And now it's all over fucking YouTube. So I leave it to you lot. You know, I just leave it to you lot. Because when YouTube derived that 1 million views in a fucking article to YouTube, and everybody fucking jumps on the bandwagon, they see this fuck. He's got 60,000 views. I'm gonna make a better video than him, you know, and I'm gonna do this. I'll make him, and that's how it's gone. You know, and this is what I say about YouTube. It's just a money-making platform. Who gives a fuck, apart from me and a few other people that want to show proper paranormal? Everybody wants to show a fake to make the money. But there's a few people like me, Tony Ferguson. I've always said the Birmingham lads, Stephen Griff, Origi brothers. I've heard Stoke-on-Trent is supposed to be good. But there's quite a few teams out there that are honest. I've been going on for 2 hours now, so I'm going now. I have to go to bed. You know, I do. I have to go to bed. But there's some really good teams if you really want to search them. Problem is, there's some fucking arseholes that just want your money. And the sad point is, you give it to them. Ooh, how dare you? Hear that? So if anybody's giving money to Breathing Demons, John Sixth Sense, get in touch with proper paranormal teams and say, I'll support you and I'll allow you to buy these proper, like I want to go to, proper haunted places, which I am going to do. You know, I'm going to do it with John and Lindsay, Claire. I don't know Tim's channel, but Tim has got a channel. It's from Skegness area, Mablethorpe and that. He goes out with him and his daughter, and they're brilliant. I'm going to get that website up tomorrow. I'm going to find it again. I'll look through my history. And we can't, I wanted to do, what was it? What Mark Smith did when he got buggered in the bed, the ramming. We can't do that. There's another one, they're charging 35 quid. And there's another one in Swansea, which is a big, and it is a fucking big ass, John. It is fucking big. Yeah, and I really want to do it. I really do want to do it. I don't care about other people, you know, because, like I said, me and you've done loads of places. You and Lindsay have done what you want to do. I've done what I want to do. It doesn't matter, does it? Can I come, John and Lindsay? I'm in Sheffield. I'll tell you now, I'll find you have to pay. Obviously, you have to pay your share. But if we could take loads of people with us, and I've always said it, and John and Lindsay have said it, like, you want to do it, you do it. But don't expect to be scared because it's not scary. Honestly, sometimes it's not scary. Sometimes you might feel something. Whether you're like I say, I've got a sixth sense, so I do feel things. And it's not always bad, it's good or whatever. I do feel things. And I'll put meters down, I'll do this. The meters will go blah, 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 and I'll say, oh, it's a load of bollocks that. I think it's something else. But if you want to come, I think we could accommodate it. I've got a car, John's got a car, but I'm in Derby and John's in, it's not in Sheffield. Lindsay and John are not in Sheffield. They're more, it's called Sheffield, but they're more on the Derbyshire border than they are in Sheffield. But you've got to come. It's like, I don't know if you've seen me and Man. I've got to get in touch with her soon as well, Mandy, because me and Mandy used to go out. And I am going to pack up drinking because I really am going back into this ghost hunting. And I will drink on a Saturday or a Friday. You know, what's that? People dating money for equipment, petrol. And I know they do, Shy, and you know, I just think people donate for the right reason. But like when you've got John's Sixth Sense, when you've got fucking proven demons exploring with fighters, and there's people like I won't say me, but I have to put me in there, don't I? I have to put me in there. You know, that struggle. You know, it is hard. You know, I'm a rant channel, but I've also got a proper ghost channel. You look at, yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. Right, here's my ghost channel. Right, right, where are we? Can't even get it up. Right, we'll go here. Right, yeah, GS exploring the ghosts. There we go. I've got 2,000. I've nearly got 3,000 followers. Look, no, I haven't. Have I? Yeah, I have. I've got 2,300 likes, and I've got 2.8 followers. All right, and I put things up. Like I'd like to go here. Have you heard this story? Look, the Jew House. It's in Lincoln, England, dating back to the 12th century. It's considered to be one of the most haunted by the ghost of a woman known as the Lady in Grey. You know, because I love all these stories. Look at this one, look. Putley Village. You know, I just love all these lovely stories. And I just put them up. Right? But every now and again, here's my videos. You know, listen to this one. Right? Listen to this one. Right? Right, did you hear that? You can see the box at the bottom. Right? I'll start it from the beginning again. This is Tim, you know, one of our friends. You know, this is the video pointing towards us. Can you hear that like sound, like a door opening? I'm turning around and there's nothing there. And I thought nothing at the time. I didn't think anything at the time. And then I thought to myself, hang on a minute. Listen again. That's me turning because I think I can hear the door going. Nothing there. Nothing is there at all. Can you hear that door going? And when people say to me, have you experienced anything? Listen. That's me turning around because the door's just gone. And there's no one there. And that camera is pointed towards us. You know, it's pointed towards me because it's through that door. You know, look, the ghost in this cell. Yeah, and this is it. There I am, turned around straight to right, and there's nothing there. And when I made the video, I didn't think anything of it. I thought, hang on a minute. I didn't think anything of it. And then I watched it a couple of times and I thought, hang on a minute. That is quite a substantial cat. But like, because I made the video, I can't do it again, can I? I can't say. Well, you can hear it. It was a brilliant cat.
Just walking around the yard. I'm on my own.
Me and Tim was there, and it was just unbelievable. Me and John Lindsay. There was Claire, there was Yvonne. So when people say, did you catch anything? Yeah, I've caught lots of stuff. I really have. But you don't realise you caught them until you keep going back over the evidence. And like I've always said, when you've got 2 hours of film, it's hard. What's this? She was the best. She was the best candidate, and we knew she was smart. But yeah, for ghost hunting, I've always said if anybody wants to go ghost hunting with me, let me know. And if you within about 20, 25, 30 mile away, I'm around your area doing it, I'll pick you up and we'll check you. I'll have to go anyway. But I am going down south. So if you want to go, get in touch with me. I thought Simon was coming for a visit. I always come for a visit. Problem with me, I drink a lot. And I say things that I mean when I'm drinking. But unfortunately, it's a load of bollocks, isn't it? Glad guns are, and so am I. I'm glad guns are illegal. What's that? I thought Ockermeyer was mainly a red state. I'm just gonna copy that. I can't even fucking copy it. I have to show it. So I can copy it. So they can't. I've been trying to watch that film, Ockermeyer, where he did the atomic bomb. And it just sent him happy. The bloke that invented the atomic bomb, in the end, it sent him a bit happy because he realised what he's done. you know, he knew it was going to end the war and do this and do, but he never realised what it was going to do. It's a bit fucking like YouTube, Vinto or whatever, you know. I wouldn't be without one. I don't know what that's on about. But I am going. And like I say, I have got that a Ouija board if anybody wants it. I'll put it through the post. You know, but have a good night, and I do thank you all for watching. Oh, I'm vaping up me curry, I'm vaping up me. Oh, I'm vaping up everything. But I really do thank you all for watching.